Hi guys and welcome to my channel. Now for today's video I'll be telling you guys what happened to me about 2-3 years ago. Yes, I am filming this in my bathroom because it's got better lighting and stuff like that. But yes, today's video is just going to be a little bit of a different type of video. I hope I don't get upset or emotional in this because I wouldn't be here otherwise. The reason why I'm filming this video because I want people to know that it's not good to do what I'm about to tell you to do. What I'm about to say that this person did, it's affected my life 100%, and you know, I'm being true to you guys, and the fact that I wouldn't be saying this if I was truly myself. I wouldn't be saying this if my mind wasn't in the right zone. Like when your mind's not in the right zone, you start saying things that you wouldn't say. But I am just saying this, doing this video right now because I want to tell you guys what happened about 2-3 years ago, almost 4 years ago. At the end of this year will be 4 years ago. But yes, this little thing that happened to me, well, big thing that happened to me, it's, you know, it's affecting my life 100%. Like, you're probably thinking, the title of this video does not make sense. I'm about to tell you why. And if you clicked on this video because you thought, oh, what happened to her? Like, you know, all this. But, okay. I will tell you guys, okay? The reason why this is really important is really, like, I don't really want to talk about it because, like, I know I'm going to get upset and I've got, like, stuff on and stuff like that. It's bulletproof, so it doesn't matter. But yes, I'm going to tell you the story on what happened to me 4 years ago, almost. We just moved from our house to this person's house that we were helping financially, and we moved into this little shed, 6 of us in the shed. Not really hygienic. I had 2 bunk beds with my brothers on. One was on top, one was down bottom. I was on the couch. I didn't start YouTube back then. I was just, you know, creating my channel, getting some ideas about what, you know, creating my channel on who I am. Like, I'm not going to create a channel which is all fake news, but I was creating my channel. I was making sure that I had right details in because I've had a little bit of, you know, playing around with my banners and stuff like that. But yes, I didn't start YouTube back then. I wish I did because I wouldn't have all you guys supporting me. Anyways, so yes, I was on the couch, and because it was my stuff was like in a suitcase, and I had like a small little desk to put my computer on and stuff like that, and yeah, I didn't have anything like that. And my sister, my mum, my 2 sisters and mum were sharing a king size bed, which isn't hygienic. I wouldn't say it was the best idea as a living situation, but it worked. Everyone had a good night's sleep and stuff like that, and like, seriously, everyone shares beds these days, so what's the point with that? Anyways, so yes, that we only lived in that situation for like a month, not even that. So it didn't really, you know, we'll helping people out, so yeah. That was a living situation, not living situation, but that's where we're at right now. 4 years ago, and because we lived over there, we were living with some, at the time, Samoans, and they were financially unstable, so my mum thought, let's be nice and move in with them, and let's save a little bit of money and rent and stuff like that. So we were paying them a little bit of rent here and there, but we were also paying for food. But yes, that's, you know, we were living with them. There were Samoans that did a little bit of drugs and drinking and stuff like that, but that's okay. I mean, everyone does something like that. Like, I've never smoked in my life, so that's good. I tried out alcohol, never tried to get in. But yes, alright, so this accident that happened to me was a month, I think it was 3 weeks after we moved in. We met these people. They were drug addicts, and they were trying to find they were wanting money from people, and they were trying to find jewelry to pawning, like pawning for money and stuff like that. That's pawn shop, where people gave their stuff for money. That's what the pawn shop means. That's what pawn shop means. Sounds wrong saying it, but that's exactly what pawn shop meant, is putting jewelry in, computers in. It's like cash converters, but in a different sense. Like people could be like, I want to sell this for this much money, and the person like, oh, it's only worth this much money, like negotiation. But yes, they were, it was this guy, his girlfriend, and they met another person, which she had kids, but she was in a little bit of trouble. And so we were just, you know, making sure that the whole, making sure it worked, you know. They stayed with us for a little bit, for like a couple of weeks, and then they met some other people, like beside us. They lived in the house next to us, and they were drug addicts too. They had kids and stuff like that, and they had dogs, and they had a good house and stuff like that, financially stable. So they went over there sometimes. And it was all good for like a good 2 to 3 days, and then because I worked, I was working then, I decided, one night we were, this was about a week after my birthday, and I think it was a week, might have been a little bit longer than that, but a week, you know, after my birthday or something like that, my mum was asleep, oh not asleep, she was on her phone in the bed. My sister, 6-year-old sister at the time, she was sleeping. My brother was on his laptop, computer, playing with his friends, and just everyone was like doing their own thing. I asked mum, I was like, because we had a car then, I asked mum, I was like, hey mum, can you take me to Macca's, because I didn't have a license back then. Can you take me to Macca's, because every teenager loves Macca's, every person, teenager loves to go out and have midnight snack. It was around 10:30, 11 o'clock, so it wasn't quite midnight yet. 10:30, 11 o'clock, so we went out. So yeah, I asked her, I was like, Mum, can we go get some Macca's? I'll shout all of you guys some Macca's. And so I shouted all of them some Macca's. She's like, I would, but no one's had to look after your sister. So she asked the nice guy, dry at it, if he could take me, because he had he had his license, and as he had his license, he was like, okay, so I'll take you. Only if, you know, the one rule was, if he took me, then I would have to buy him some food, which I was like, okay, I agree with, because I had enough money in my bank to do that. And then we had this other girl that we were friends with, and she just came along because he had a little bit drunk. I don't even know why we trusted him, but yeah, he had a little bit of icky, you know. She thought he wasn't safe enough, so she decided to come, because, you know, we can't trust her a lot more than him. So he came with us, and then as we went in the car, my sister, she wanted to come too, so she came with us. So there's 4 of us in the car, 2 adults. I was a teenager, she was I think she was 12 at the time. Yeah, I think she was 12 at the time. But yeah, she was a little bit younger than me. So all 4 of us in the car, there was a 5-seater car. Everyone stayed back except for us 4 and the neighbours next to us, because she had a boyfriend and stuff like that. Decided to text the guy that was driving us, and so as he was a driver, he had his phone, he had a flip case on his phone, so he could open it and shut it like that, and, like, you know, text apparently. And he decided to ask if he wanted to go. Mum's like, no, you're not taking my car with her in it. And so he sneakily just texted. Okay, so we were reversing out. As we were reversing out, we were going down there. We couldn't go left side because we normally went left, not right. So we went right that time, and we took a little detour to get to the Macca's, because it was down the road. It was like a 4-minute drive, if that. And we went down this road and decided, okay, we gotta get this, gotta get that. I paid with my card. I had to get my sister to pay because she was on the wrong side. she was on the right side, so I handed my card to her, she paid for it, pay pass, the win, right? And as we were driving along, you know, we got the food was on my left side, she was on my right side, so I was in the middle. She was on the right side, so she was on the driver's hand side. He was in the driver's seat and she was in the passenger seat next to the driver's side. So that was the order that we were in. I remember this clearly because, yeah, I'll tell you why. And so we were driving along, got our food, and we left. It was just a few drinks and burgers and stuff like that. So we decided to go home after that. And so as we go home, because I said before that we couldn't go left, we couldn't go right because there was roadworks on the left side, barely had roadworks there, but decided to go home. And he was texting his friend at the time, not his girlfriend, his friend at the time. And as he was texting his friend, it was just like, you know, texting and stuff like that. I was in the middle so I could see everything, and I was like, don't worry, we'll be home soon. I said it to my sister, and she said, well, you know, all that, the lady in the car that we knew, I forgot her name, she was like, hey, get off your phone, we have to go home safely. And she was just constantly telling him, we told him, like, get off your phone. He got off his phone for about a good 5 to 6 minutes because there was traffic and stuff like that. And he got off his phone, he put it in the side door, and after a couple minutes had gone past, he took it back out again, and he was like, he put the cover up like that, like he had his phone like on his hand like that, and then the cover up like that, so she couldn't see what he was doing. And then she was like, I could see the reflection in the window, turn off the phone. He physically, and she was like, you know, she tried to, I know this is dangerous, but she tried to go that and like take it off him, but he wouldn't allow it. But yes, it was just like, you know, she told him multiple times, get off your phone, do not text and drive. And we were going there, we went back around the detour again, and as we got detour, we turned a left, a right, and then we turned a right again, and we're just driving along, and we swerved a little bit, but then he put us back on track, and then we swerved again, and I don't want to do this. We swerved. The first time he got us back on track, but the second time we swerved, and I had my head down for like a second, and my sister's like, what the heck is happening? And I looked up, and as soon as I looked up, it was like, and I was like, we were all knocked out for like a minute or something like that. But luckily the lady, she's like, I told you should have done that. And then what happened was she decided to grab the handle, because we had it was a pole, so we went smack bang right into the pole, like collision, just right into the pole. The electric pole, whatever you want to call it, it was just a pole. It was a wooden pole, so yeah, we went right in the middle. We bounced back up, and then the lady decided to grab the steering wheel and put it back on the road, but it was too late. But she put it back on the road. Oh no, she did that before we had a collision. So we were driving, and we swerved onto there, and she got the steering wheel, and she was like, phew, and it only got his side, because if we got in trouble, he had drugs in the car, he had, you know, money in the car, he had jewelry, he had all the things that was illegal in the car. But yeah, before we had a crash, she took the steering wheel, and she tried to put it on the road because she didn't want to have an accident. None of us did. So she tried to get the steering wheel and go like that, and like steer us back in the right way, because she had her auto. It was an automatic car, but her manual license, you know, she could have driven it. No, she had an automatic license, so she couldn't drive a manual. When you're in Australia, if you have a manual license, you can drive manual and auto, but if you have an auto license, you can't drive manual. Don't know why, it's a silly rule. But yeah, she had her auto license, not her manual, and it was a manual car or something like that. I don't know, something like that. But yeah, she tried steering us back on track, but as she did that, she was a little too late. It got the driver's side only, and my sister had my mum's card, and I think that's all she had. I had my phone in my pocket and my card in my pocket to pay for the food, and as I had my card in my pocket, I lost my phone, but I didn't lose it was an iPhone 4S at the time, and I think it fell down next to the food, or it must have fallen down on the road. But yes, we had a crash. We all blacked out for like a second, and the girl, lady, she opened up her door because it didn't affect her, but she opened up her door. As she opened up her door, she opened up the door closest to me. She's like, "Get out! Just get out!" She was yelling at us to get up because it was smoking. We were afraid there was going to be smoke up and like go on fire. So I told my sister, like, "Get out now!" And so she got out her side and she ran down. I mean, we shouldn't have done this. We ran down behind the car because she put the handbrake on. The lady put the handbrake on, and then the lady pulled my thing on. She's like, "Go home." So she followed us. He followed us too. So we're all walking home in the dark. Don't know how we did it. And then she's like, "Just go home and I'll go the other way." I didn't get my phone back. We didn't get anything, so that was a waste of $25 worth of food. And she decided to go the other way. So us two went that way, she went that way. So we all made it home. I was following my sister because I was on the days. I was following my sister. We got home safely, and as soon as we got home, my sister went in first, and Mum was like, "What the heck just happened?" And then I got home, I was shaking. I decided, what the heck happened and stuff like that. And so Mum called the police, and the police came, the ambulance came, and the guy that we had with us, that drove, he came and was like, oh my god, and his girlfriend was there. Not the girl that he was talking to, okay, his girlfriend was there, and he decided to say sorry. Mum called the police. Police came, ambulance came, everyone came, and decided, this is what we're gonna do. Checked us out, checked out my sister first, and checked out me. I had a graze on my right there. I had a graze right there, and went like that. Right there, I had on my leg, I had a you can't really see, it's a scar, and my leg is dead. So yeah, I had a scar down there next to my ankle. Because I was sitting in the middle, I hit my leg hit the console thingy. But yes, we were like all getting checked out. I got asked if I wanted to go to hospital. My sister got asked if she wanted to go to hospital. We both said no, we're fine. And then yeah, it was just like we were all in the days, we were shocked and stuff like that. So yeah, that was that night. We all went to sleep. I went to bed a little bit later than usual, so we all went to bed. We shouldn't have, but we did. And then in the morning, I had work the next morning. I had work around 10 o'clock, and I was like, "Mum, I'm going to work. And she's like, "No, you're not going to work." I'm like, "I'm going to work." I got all my stuff on, got my uniform on, got my stuff on. She's like, "No, you're not going to work." And then she was like, "Yes, you are staying home. I mean, no, you're staying home." And then I was like, ugh. So I got really hung it out, and then nothing else happened except the guy apologized and stuff like that. My sister was okay, and then and then the next day after that I went to work. So 2 days after the accident, I went to work, and because my mum called my boss up because I couldn't do it. My mum called the boss up and was like, I can't make it to work today. She's sick. Not sick. She had a car accident. It's like, is there anything she needs to bring? No. She'll be see you tomorrow. And then because I had to work the next day too, I probably had 1 day off, but I was working. And she said, okay, she'll see you tomorrow. And I went into work, and everyone heard about it and was like, "Are you okay? I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine. I had my beanie on, so they couldn't see my sore." But I was working faster than normal. I just want to get back to work. And then my mum went to go check the kite, check the car out because the car had been towed, and she's like, hey, I'm here to see the car and collect all my stuff and belongings and stuff like that. And like, oh, so you're the mother of the kids who were in the car? It's like, yeah. I guess they're lucky they made it out. They could have died. They were like, I was, she was sure that we could have died in that car. But thank God I'm here. But yes, she wanted to get her glasses, my phone. There was a few things like how she wanted. She's like, nothing was in the car when we collected it. It's like, are you sure? I'm like, nothing. So I'm feeling the lady stole it, which wasn't fun at all. Anyways, so yes, after that, Mum called me. Everything was fine. It's like, sorry, everything wasn't there. I'm like, oh, darn it. But yes, I am alive, and that is the story of how I survived a car accident. Not cool, not fun, but I wanted to say that to you. Sorry for the ramble and trying to keep the story short, but it didn't quite happen. But yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. If you guys didn't enjoy this video, please give it a like. Comment down below what you thought about the story, about my true car crash story and how I survived it. And subscribe to my channel, as I do post daily. I just bought my first piece of merch. Merch and shoutouts will be down in the description box below, so you guys can find out. And at 100 subscribers, I'll be giving away 2 pairs of merch to a lucky winner. So yeah, go down in the description box below and you'll see how to enter. And all my social medias will be down in the description box below. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye. Bye.